What's going on, guys? The rain has stopped, the sun's trying to come out, which means we're gonna try and take a ride today. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're gonna take a look at the 2015 Kawasaki Z1000. Referred to as an urban street fighter, the 2015 Z1000 makes an aggressive statement before you even throw a leg over it. The minimal bodywork is both angular and sleek, with a futuristic style that looks as if it's one of the latest characters from a Michael Bay feature film. And one of the bad guys, mind you. But antagonistic similarities aside, there's a lot of good to come from the Z1000, because underneath the menacing looks is a setup that provides a lot of good from a leader bike while minimizing the negative concessions that are also typically present. With a quick press of the starter button, the engine rapidly comes to life and settles into a muted hum. The revs are swift and provide a quick reminder that fairings or not, the Z1000 is no cruiser. Powering this alien of a bike is a liquid-cooled 16-valve 1043cc inline 4-cylinder engine that revs past 10,000 RPMs. And while official horsepower numbers have been held close to Kawasaki's chest, rumor has it there are more than 127 ponies with just under 76 pound-feet of torque available at the twist of the throttle. True or not, there's no doubt of the Z1000's capabilities as your left foot snicks through the close ratio 6-speed manual transmission with sealed chain drive. Reining all those horses in are ABS-equipped one-piece monoblock 4-piston radial mount brake calipers in front that clamp down hard on 310mm pedal-type rotors. Your right foot controls the rear 250mm pedal-type rotor and single-piston caliper. Transferring your weight of the bike to the ground are 17-inch lightweight 6-spoke wheels wrapped in a ZR-rated 120 section 70 series front tire and a 190 section 50 series rear. Nestled in front of the bike, you'll find twin LED headlights flanked by amber turn indicators with clear lenses. And suspending the bike are adjustable Showa SFF BP forks in the front and a horizontal monoshock in rear that provides a balance of comfort and aggressive sport dynamics. So because we all know that talk is cheap, let's get this bike out on the road for our first ride. As I pulled off, the throttle response was very sensitive and quick, exactly what you would expect from a high-powered sport bike. The brakes had a strong initial bite and were easy to modulate for urban riding. The 4.5-gallon fuel tank tapers toward the padded seats, giving the bike a narrow waist and allowing for a comfortable position while riding, as well as greater control and stability when you come to a stop. And speaking of the seat, the compact passenger pad discreetly integrates with the rider's seat, giving the appearance of a solo seat cover. Also adding to the extraterrestrial aesthetics of this bike are the mirrors that reminded me of moth antenna. The stalks are tall and stretch out wide, providing decent visibility behind you. The Z1000's chassis features an aluminum frame similar to the Ninja ZX-10R superbike, and the lightweight assembly provides added vibration isolation and torsional rigidity. The bike is well balanced and corners well, and with a minor shift of your weight, it's very easy to lean over and then stand back up again. Surprisingly, the minimal plastic work on the bike provided good buffering around town, with wind intrusion above my chest becoming more apparent only once our speed surpassed 60 miles per hour. While there was a lot that I liked about the Z1000 during my first ride and initial impressions, it does not completely eliminate all of the concessions that accompany an aggressive sporty bike. The stock settings for the suspension are a bit firm and can skip over bumps, which can be unsettling for someone uninitiated to full-fledged sport bikes. Also worth noting is while the tall 6th gear keeps the revs within reason while cruising down the highway, there was still a slight buzz that translated through to my palms at velocities above 70. And finally, while the seat and peg positioning felt great for a bike of this nature, I still noticed slight pressure on my palms towards the end of our 25-minute stint. Not a deal breaker, just an observation. Overall, the 2015 Kawasaki Z1000 was a ton of fun during my first experience with it. Its edgy appearance screams, "Look at me," and coaxes commoners to wonder if it will transform into an angry rocket-wielding robot. But the nice part about this $11,999 bike is that it won't. Not unless you tell it to. This is Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching. Good.